So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a new header that you're going to be using on a template for the front page. So the front page is going to have one template, and then all the other pages are going to have a different template. The first you're going to need to do is make that header for the first page template. So the way you do that, assuming you're in a nice editable theme, like this is 2023, going to Appearance, going to go to my editor. I'm going to go to my patterns or template. If you go to templates, you can get there also. So these are your template parts. You want to go to template parts, which I think is under patterns. All right, so patterns. So manage all template parts over here, right? There's a header. These are the ones that come with the theme, but we want to add our own. So we're going to add a new template part, and we're going to call it front page header. It is a header. Make sure that you're choosing this a header. You're going to create it, right? And it's completely blank, but you don't have to have it going to add, right? So you can add a block, you can add a pattern if you want. So for this one, we're going to actually choose a pattern that's been pre-made for this theme. So we're going to go over here under the header patterns. These are some different choices we have, right? It has a full background. For the first page, we want it to look really kind of splashy. So I recommend you choose something with a cover image or a photo like that or that. I'm going to be choosing this one. Okay, so now kind of the works, most of the heavy work lift has been done for me. So if I go over here, this is what it looks like. So I've got, you're going to upload your site logo right here, upload right there. There's your site title, all in a row. You can change it if you want. You can stack it. Right, this stuff is all up to you how you want this to look. So that you should definitely, even though you have it, you should go over and kind of have this look like you want it to look. So you move stuff around. Don't just take the default. Try to make it your own. So say you have, okay, I'm going to go over here. You can also change the, the list. You can change the size of things. If you go over here, once you hit your block, as you know, you can go over and you can change different things about it. You can check your overlay. You want it to be pink. Just go play around with it, make it look like you want. But of course, this is not the photo that you want. So the way to get rid of that photo is you go over to your cover photo, and it'll say replace. And I have a picture I want to put in there. There we go. I do not want it to be pink. So I'm going to just overlay my opacity down to there. In which case, I might want this word to be a different color because that's not really what I want. And go over here, and I can make that text, something darker, or I can make it green, whatever I want. Title. Oh, the site title is trickier. If you don't link it to the home, it should make it be better. There we go. All right. So just play around with it. It doesn't look great, but that's the idea of it. So you're going to save that. So now we have a front page header. So we save that. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go over and we're going to decide which is going to be our front page. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, back all the way to the beginning. And I'm going over to the settings. And I'm going to reading. Right, so you want your home page. I have a home page. Right, that's going to be my home page. Do not have anything for the post page. That's my home page. That is also going to be used as the front page, which is important. Save changes if you changed it in a second. All right, so I'm going back over. So now I know which is going to be my home page. So that's going to have its own separate template. Everything else is going to have just a different template. So I go over here, go back to my editor. I'm going to go to my templates. I'm making a new template like we did before. I make a new template, and this is giving me a front page option. So this front page is going to automatically go into the is automatically going to be put to that front page that we said it was a front page. Okay, now we're going to add some blocks to this. Now we do want to get our header. We want the header that we made. So we're going to say front page header. Okay, that's going to be the header. And then you're going to be adding, you want your post content block, which will be right there. And then if you wanted to have a custom footer for here also, you could do that if you wanted to. There's your footer. Again, this should be all edited down the way that you like it, all these different parts. Okay, so that's all over here. So we have our front page header, we have our post content, and we have our footer. And we're going to save that. So then if we go over to the about page, which is what we said was going to be our front page, right? We can edit that for the front page. So this is the template that's going to be used. If you go all the way back to the very beginning, you can see how it's going to be all pages. We're going to go to the about page. This is the post content part, which is what you're making. This is completely blank because we haven't put any post content in here at all. So I'm just going to say, content goes here. All right, let's update it. Okay, and then we're going to do that, right? So this is because we linked it to, we said it, so now this is where your content goes. So this is your header, this is your footer, and your post content. All right, I hope that helps. So you're going to use that for your main one. For your other pages, you're just going to do it like we did for the last project. You're going to create a template and just use a basic kind of, with not a cover, but just a regular header and footer. Okay, hope that helps.